players number 4, table 4. Megarukia, Zaimat, table 4. Usher Miss Samuel, singing your glorious center table. Usher Miss Samuel, please report to center table. Calling for Miss Samuel Usher on center table.
All right. Good afternoon. Jacob Mwangozi, the guy that is screening right now, player with the Upper Volta Pool Club in the Uganda Pool League. Yes. First time I'm swimming a game involving him. He is also participating competitively for the very first time in his career. Believe you me, he is in the round of last 16 of this tournament of the Pool Association of Uganda. He's 1-0 down against Zambia's Kelvin in a race to 16 for a place in the round of last 8. 1-0, Kelvin up. So we already have just lunchtime, and we already have players who are through to the round of last 8. That is Joseph Kasozi, Najib Matovu, and then Ibra Kayanja and Ibrahim Sajemba. That one is the best of the quarterfinals that is going to be happening. And then Ian Kazibwe. Who is your opponent in the quarterfinals, Ian?
Odong, I think.
Yes, the other one is Kenneth Odong. Ian has just told me. And the winner of this match, if I'm not mistaken, should be taking on the winner of this match will be taking on Joseph Kasozi. That one is going to be another very good one, especially should Kelvin win. And after that big money match talk that should be happening between Kelvin and Kasozi, things happening, things not happening, things happening, things not happening. Now the sport I like to call it a gift that keeps on giving. Now we may have them in a tournament quarterfinal, a major tournament quarterfinal, and in just about an hour's time, or maybe 70 minutes time or so, when the quarterfinals will be played here at Lamor Bar in Kampala. And momentarily, I'm going to be starting the live stream of the match between Rokia Naiga and Zaimat Nabafu. So I'm going silent for about 3 minutes to start the live stream, and then I will be back.
Make sure, make sure. Make sure.
Next on center table, Sejemba Ibrahim, Kayanja Ibrahim. Next game on center table. On table one, let's have Manda Amina playing Chisacha Mariam. Table one. Manda Amina.
All right, once again, good afternoon. So right now I am undertaking streaming of two matches. A big game in the ladies category, that is Rukia Naiga taking on Zaimat. Number 4, that is on Peter Chebe Live, while Kelvin Fikoti versus Jacob Mwangozi is on Break and Finish Live. Both matches are on YouTube because my Facebook page has issues. Every time keeping on trying to start a live stream on Facebook, and it is simply not working out. It's starting to initiate a live video. So I'm sorry those of you who are some matches to watching on Facebook, most especially those from the SADC region. Yeah, they are a Facebook pool family. I don't feel good when I don't serve you the way you guys like it. Especially those that are supporting Kelvin against Jacob. he is attempting Kelvin to be the only Zambian to reach the quarterfinals of this event, as long as he can knock out this young man called Jacob. Jacob has beaten one of the bigger names. I'm just forgetting who it was. But of course, you don't reach the round of last 16 without going through some hurdles. Yes, he beat the guy that has been ranked. Jacob has beaten the guy that has been ranked number 5 in Uganda. That is Lawrence Sengonge. It ended, if I'm not mistaken, 5-1 in the round of last 32. Quite convincing a victory it was. He's also inspired by his club boss, his leader at club level, that is Donald, the chairman of Upper Volta Pool Club. He's also tournament director of the Pool Association of Uganda. So he's leading him in 2 ways in this competition. It is still 1-0, Zaimat leading against Rukia, while it is 2-1 as Jacob's inexperience this time comes to the fore as he gifts a frame so cheaply away to Kelvin. In this one, Kelvin is leading 3-1. There's another big match in the ladies category. Amina Faith Nganda versus Anka Sheila. Because I can only afford 2 live streams at the same time, I'll be missing out on that one. But whichever of these matches should end first, then I will be probably streaming that one and maybe one match in the men's category. So it is action, pan action, pan action. Glorious Senyanjo leads 1-0 against Ashraf Misamba. The elder of the sister players, Rukia Nega, has just equalized against Zaimat. Number for that one is currently 1-1. Then 0-0 between Amina Faith Nganda and Anka Sheila, the national champion ladies category. That one is the repeat. Is a repeat of the car comp final. Another match is ongoing in the ladies category between Rita Nimosima and Brenda Akiroro. I'm not so certain of whatever is transpiring in that one. It is at an extreme table. The one you are watching it peripherally, very peripherally. Kelvin seemingly going for a 4th here. This one shouldn't be a big problem. He only permits himself sight of the black, which is exactly what he needed here. Lots of accuracy, but also lots of maturity and good finishing. Kelvin 4 and Jacob 1. Rukia 1, Zaimat 1. Thank you for watching. Valeria Crush supporting Zaimat against Rukia. It is Zaimat who beat Rukia's younger sister Rashida in the car competition. It ended, I think, 5-0 in the first round, Zaimat versus Rashida. That is why maybe Rukia has more than one reason to try and beat her, not only for Rukia to qualify for the semi-finals, but also to knock out the player that humiliated her younger sister in the big car competition. And of course, Rokia and Rashida did play up to the final of the Grand Mchana Open singles category. Rashida came number 1, Rokia came number 2. Since then, the tournament that was won in the men's category by Caesar in the singles, and yet in the doubles in the follow-up tournament that was the Super 8 comp of the ATA, it was won by Kelvin. I'm just trying to intermarry the recent history of the sport against the two matches that are happening right now. Rokia now leads 2-1, whilst it is 4-1. Kelvin leading against Jacob, still 0-0 between Anka Sheila and Amina Faith Nganda, and yet Gloria Senyanjo leads 1-0 against Ashraf Mesamba. This competition is ending today. Checking on time, it's just 2:30 p.m. Ugandan time, 1:30 p.m. Zambian time. I believe that around 8 p.m. we shall be having a final, men and ladies category respectively. Yes, as early as that. The vibe at the venue is not good at all, and I'm actually not impressed, I have to say. There are some strides that have been gotten in the sport, which are somehow starting to be lost. Whatever reason, the administrators have to account. The last tournament that was organized at the end of last year, by this time there was a big struggle by the organizers to try and contend with the big number of fans that couldn't be accommodated at the venue. Right now, I can see players and about 15 fans or so, and it is the day of the final. That one is a big shame. That one is one of the better shots by Kelvin here. Lovely skill on the first table. It is now Kelvin 5 and Jacob 1. Thank you for watching. Kalaluka Akala is asking about the prize money. It's something I normally tell you. Apart from the car comp, Ugandan pool tournaments don't have too much prize money that comes with them. The men are taking $600 number 1, then divide that for number 2, then you continue dividing up to by 2 until you get the 5th. The 5th gets the same money as the 6th, 7th, and 8th. Then it is around just under $500 for the lady who wins. Then also prizes up to number 8. Of course, there are ranking points to be won by these players, and Kelvin is already in the ranking points in the Ugandan system, so he will have a ranking position in Uganda next year as just as much as Mafia. There's also medals and the trophies for the winners, certificates of participation, things like that. And for a guy like this one, Kelvin, it is very important to shine in an official tournament of the Pool Association of Uganda, especially when you are to call this one the Kelvin Tour of Uganda. Jacob concedes defeat after being outthought, outbattled, outplayed, and well beaten by Kelvin. Of course, the two players are not at all at the same level. Final score: Kelvin Fikoti 6, Jacob Mwangozi 1. Kelvin into the quarterfinals to take on Joseph Kasozi.